How do you do? The following contains mature themes, and parental guidance is suggested. We live in a world where many children grow up with absent or abusive fathers. Without a loving and protective father figure, children frequently face lifelong problems that seem impossible to overcome. That's what one man experienced, until his heart, mind, and very life were unshackled.
How about this one?
I said no toys.
But this one is my favorite.
No, Rigo. Only clothes. And only what fits in this trash bag.
But why can't
Because I said so. Go tell your sisters we're leaving. I want to be gone before your father gets back.
Why can't Daddy come with us?
Look at my face, Rigo. You see all these bruises?
Yes. Do they hurt?
More than you know.
Daddy said you fell down the stairs.
He lied to you. He did this to me. And I will never let that man hurt me again.
Maybe if you ask him to, he'll be nice to you and...
That man does not know the meaning of the word. Take your bag and find your sisters. I never want to see this place again.
I'm tired of walking. Can we stop?
One more block. Then I'll make a call, and someone will pick us up.
Where's Daddy?
Be quiet.
But where is he?
Stop asking me.
I want to go home.
I told you, we're never going back.
But Dad will miss me.
That man won't miss you.
Why? Why not?
Because he's not your father.
This is Unshackled, the longest-running audio drama in history. True life stories of real people produced in Chicago by Pacific Garden Mission. In a sea of uncertainty, the old lighthouse in Chicago is still a rock of salvation, there to rescue the perishing. Since 1877, the mission doors have been open, welcoming the lost and despairing. Thanks to your prayers and financial gifts, Pacific Garden Mission is the country's oldest continuously operating rescue mission. The old lighthouse provides food, fresh clothing, and a safe place to sleep for hundreds of people, men, women, and children. The mission even has some medical care in its clinic. Meeting physical needs is vital and opens the door to real and lasting change. That happens as pastors and counselors share the good news of redemption, which this program celebrates. Now for broadcast around the earth, here is episode number 3915, part 1 of the true story of Rigo Dominguez, right now on Unshackled, the program that makes you face yourself and think.
I'm not sure which was worse, not being able to protect my mom from my stepdad, or learning he wasn't my real father. One question after another raced through my young mind. Where was my real dad? Had I done something bad that made him leave? Was he still alive? No one would tell me. Eventually, my mother remarried, and soon the abuse started again. But this time, I was older.
Keep your mouth shut, Rigo, or I'll shut it for you.
I'm not afraid of you!
Rigo, don't talk to your dad that way.
He's not my dad, and somebody's got to stand up to him.
Tell your son to mind his own business.
Tell your husband to...
Hey! This is my house! You don't ever tell me!
Déjalo, both of you! Rigo, just be quiet and let me talk to him.
That's what you always say, but he never listens. All you do is let him beat you.
I said I'll handle it. Now leave and don't come home until you've cooled off.
Whatever.
You need to get your son under control.
Man, you poked a bear in there.
You heard all that?
The whole block heard you. Where you off to?
Anywhere but here.
You want to,
Can't. I need to be at work soon.
Man, you're wasting your time working in that hot dog shop.
It's the only job that fits my school schedule.
You should join my gang, amigo. You sell a little weed, a little coke. You make that fast money.
Nah, I want to earn money the hard way. And when I have enough, I'll move away and go to college. I want to be a lawyer or a police officer one day so I can help protect people.
That's loco, Rigo.
Why? What's wrong with having a good job?
Because selling drugs is the only way anyone escapes this neighborhood.
I was desperate to get away from my stepdad, but I needed money to make it happen. I eventually gave in and let my friend introduce me to his drug suppliers. Soon, I was selling dope to local gangs like Satan's Disciples and Gangster 2-6. I convinced myself that my family would never find out.
Hola!
Welcome to Tony's. I'll be right with you.
Apúrate!
What can I get for you? Mom?
Hola, Rigo.
How come you're not at work?
I had to take the day off. Without pay.
Why? What's wrong?
Your school principal called me. Said you were failing because of all the classes you've missed.
I know, sorry. I got a second job.
Doing what?
It's a sales job.
What do you sell?
Different stuff?
Drugs for your gang?
I'm not in a gang, Mom. I'm not using drugs. I just sell them.
I didn't raise my son to be a drug dealer and get killed by some drive-by shooting.
That won't happen to me. I'm careful.
That's what they all say.
Who?
The ones who get killed.
She was right. Drug dealers were getting shot every weekend in Chicago. So, to stay alive, I remained neutral and never affiliated with any one gang. One of the street codes of drug dealers is to never get high off your own supply. But when I started smoking weed, it dulled my senses, and late one night, I let my guard down. I was riding through Latin King territory at 1 a.m. when my friend and I pulled into a gas station. While my friend started pumping gas, I went inside the store to buy something to eat. That was when a Buick Rigo pulled up with 3 gangbangers inside. One of them got out and followed me into the store.
This area's king turf. You need to leave.
We just need some gas, that's all. We don't want any trouble. I'm buying some snacks and then we're out of here.
What gang you with?
Do I look like a gangbanger to you?
Lift up your shirt.
I'm not carrying, see?
Maybe your friend out there is.
Listen, we'll get our gas somewhere else, okay? We're leaving. Stop pumping gas and get in the car.
Why? Man, I just started.
The guy behind me has a gun out. Stop looking at him and get in the car. He won't do anything if we leave. Just get in the car and don't reach for your gun.
I ain't afraid of him.
Don't do anything stupid. Just get in the car and nothing will happen. Don't! No! You stupid fool! You didn't have to shoot him!
It was either him or us.
Why did you take this road? It goes right past the sheriff's office.
Don't worry, they'll never catch us. Where'd they come from? I'll outrun them.
No, you can't! There are too many!
Put your window down. Toss out my gun. Do it!
With 3 police cars chasing us, we had no choice but to pull over. I was arrested for being an accomplice to an attempted gang murder and held without bond. Eventually, the victim recovered from his wounds, and after 3 months in jail, I was released with a no probable cause judgment. That should have been my wake-up call, but I went right back to selling drugs. Got a girl pregnant, moved in with her, and got married a year later.
Rigo, where's the extra money I had in my purse?
Every day we took turns verbally abusing each other.
You are such a loser, you know that? You took my money, didn't you?
And every month when she cashed her check, I stole some of it to buy more drugs to escape the tension between us. After 2 years with her, I'd had enough and moved into my mom's apartment.
Rigo, your sisters and I are going to the market. What do you want for cena?
I'm tired of tacos. How about some juicy steaks? I'll give you some money.
I don't want your drug money.
Come on, Mom. I just got paid for my last job.
You don't have a job, only your drug money that you're always buying new clothes or jewelry with. If the building manager finds you're out selling drugs or guns out of my apartment...
I'm not!
If he finds out, I'll lose my apartment. You know the rules.
Hey, turn that back on! I was still playing!
Do you want me to leave on the street?
No, never.
Then get a real job. A safe one.
You want me to go back to selling hot dogs?
The car dealership your sister works at is hiring. You either call them today, or you move out.
Sales department line 2, sales line 2.
I just sold another car! Want to grab lunch with your big brother and celebrate?
I have to finish the bank deposit first.
That's a lot of checks. What are they for?
People who owe the dealership money. I can barely read the writing on some of these. Here, look how sloppy this one is for $700.
It'd be so easy to change this scribble to my name, go to the bank and cash it myself. Hey, hand me your blue pen.
No way, you'll get caught.
I bet this company writes hundreds of checks every month. They won't even notice the change.
Rigo, give me the check back.
All I have to do is change the name. Come on, it's easy money.
Give it to me.
I'll split it with you, 50-50.
We'll get caught.
Trust me, no one will ever know.
We'll hear more of Rigo's story in just a moment. But first, I want to share a bit about how our supporting ministry has an impact all over the world. Unshackled is spreading the good news through powerful stories about real people. Our success is a result of God's blessing and the involvement of supporters like you. When you contribute to Unshackled, it has a direct impact. Your support allows us to hire quality writers, talented actors, a skilled production team, and a devoted staff. Through your support, we are able to share Unshackled worldwide. So, in order to continue the work of spreading the gospel and allowing us to offer this program for free, won't you consider making a donation to Unshackled? All you need to do is visit our website at unshackled.org and click on the Donate button. Or you can always write a check to Unshackled and mail it to 1458 South Canal Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60607.
No one will ever know is the devil's oldest lie. I convinced my little sister to let me cash the check, and a couple of weeks later, we both lost our jobs, and we both ended up in jail. My sister was humiliated.
I can't believe you talked me into that. Rigo, you're supposed to protect your family, not use them.
She was right. I used her to steal money that wasn't mine. Once I got out of jail, I bounced from one job to another, all while selling drugs and getting high. The drugs made my paranoia and depression so bad that one night, I snuck into a train yard and stood on the tracks, just waiting for the next train to end my life. Lucky for me, I chose the wrong tracks, but the train horn alerted the guards. I was arrested for trespassing and released on probation. The moment I was out, I headed to my uncle's bar to drink my troubles away.
You want another one?
Sure. Hey, what's with that drunk in the corner?
That bum?
Yeah, he keeps staring at me. Who is he?
You don't know?
No.
I'll get you your beer. You're gonna need it.
Hey, you! You at the bar!
Why do I always attract the crazy ones?
Hey! Hey, you! How's it going, Rigo?
How do you know my name?
I've known your name since the day you were born.
You're crazy, old man. Get away from me.
Why should I?
Because you stink, that's why. Now leave me alone.
Don't you know? Don't you know who I am?
No, I don't. I've never seen you before.
I've been living in Mexico for a long time. Thought I'd come up to Chicago and see my son.
Go find another bar. He ain't here.
Yes, he is. I'm looking at him.
You knew he was in town, didn't you?
Rigo, I swear to you, I didn't. I haven't spoken to that man since you were a baby. When I told him he was your father, he just laughed at me. Told me you belonged to someone else.
Do I?
No, he was the only man I slept with before you were born.
All my life, I wanted to meet my real dad, and when I do, he turns out to be a total loser.
Did the two of you talk?
How could we? He was a drunken mess. I got out of there the first chance I had.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault. I didn't choose my dad. And you could have aborted me, but you didn't.
I knew God had a plan for you.
What plan? From now on, every time I look in the mirror, I'll remember his face and realize I wasted my life just like he has.
You are not your father.
No? Look at me. I've never been able to keep a job. I'm in and out of jail, either high on dope or looking for the next score.
But you've got friends.
Friends? What friends? Mexican mafia? Colombian drug dealers? Satan's disciples? You don't get close to people like that. They either kill you or turn out to be an undercover cop. My life is as miserable as Dad's. I'll never escape the drugs or the gangs.
But God can help you. Say the Lord's Prayer every day and it maybe...
I've tried. He's too far away to hear my prayers or even care about me.
You need to leave this city. You need to get away from all these temptations. It's the only way you'll ever be free.
And go where?
Maybe Washington State. I have an aunt there. She might take you in until you find a job.
But this is the only life I know.
Then maybe it's time to start a new life.
2 weeks later, I boarded a plane for the first time in my life. I ordered several drinks to calm my nerves, which made me more talkative than I wanted to be. I struck up a conversation with an older man seated next to me. Before the flight was over, I shared my entire life with this total stranger. The drugs, the gangs, and the disappointment of meeting my dad.
We've begun our final descent to Seattle-Tacoma International. Flight crew, prepare the cabins.
It felt good to confess all the bad choices I'd made. When I was done, this kind man encouraged me to make a fresh start and even offered to drive me to the bus terminal near the airport. During the bus ride to Yakima, I felt hope for the first time in my life, like I had a fresh chance to start my life over and get away from the drug life. The moment my aunt's van pulled up at the bus station, that feeling quickly disappeared.
Hey, cousin, you're cute!
You want a beer? You look tense, man.
We got weed, too! Come on, get in the van!
You ready to party tonight, cuz?
Even though I promised myself never to use drugs or alcohol again, I quickly gave in. I soon got a job at a warehouse where coworkers introduced me to drug suppliers. Within a month, I moved out of my aunt's house and started living with a woman and her brother in a rented house. I quickly fell into another toxic relationship and started selling drugs again.
Leave me alone, Rigo.
Come on, open the door.
What's the point? I'm sick of it all.
I'm sorry, okay? But you started a fight, remember?
I remember how angry you get when you're drunk. Do you?
Come on, let me in.
I'm tired of us fighting all the time. It's better if we split up.
Stop messing with me, or I'll swear you'll regret it.
I'm not afraid of you.
Okay, you asked for it.
What did you do?
That was your car window. Now do I have your attention? Let me inside now, or I'll break another window.
You're out of your mind, Rigo. I'm calling the police.
Don't do that, I'm warning you. Ah! Give me a towel! I cut my hand!
Hold still. I'm almost done.
Oh, how many stitches?
I lost count. At least 20, maybe more. You're lucky you didn't cut any tendons.
Don't feel lucky. My entire life has been one mistake after another. Why can't I get my act together?
Well, maybe it's time to admit you need a power greater than yourself to change things. And there, all done.
Can I go now?
Well, the only place you're going is the county jail. Sheriff's deputy is waiting for you in the hallway.
I was booked for criminal mischief in order to stay away from my ex-girlfriend. Jails in Washington State are different than what I was used to in Chicago. It was quickly obvious that I had to affiliate with one gang or another that offered me protection. There was no such thing as staying neutral in prison. Because of overcrowding, I was released on December 24th with orders to stay in the county pending my court date and trial. I was 1,600 miles away from my family and all alone in a rundown hotel, feeling discouraged and more depressed than ever. It was almost midnight when I remembered my mom always had us watch a church service on Christmas Eve. Tears started falling down my face as I listened to the singing. I got down on my knees and I started weeping over the mistakes I'd made. I'd muttered short prayers before, but for the first time in my life, I finally poured out my heart to him. God, are you listening? I'm so tired of the life I've been living and the people I've hurt. I can't do this anymore. Are you there? Or am I too far gone to be saved? Please forgive me. I want to go home, God. But I need you to pull me out of this hole I dug for myself. Lead me away from all these temptations. I can't live like this any longer. Please save me. Save me from myself. When I got up off the floor, I felt different. I knew something had changed inside of me. My desire for drugs was gone, but my old habits, they still had a grip on me.
How soon will you be here?
I'm driving over now. Maybe 25 minutes.
Hurry, man. I need a fix really bad.
I got plenty for you.
You still using?
Nah, I stopped last Christmas.
Serious? How'd you do that?
Hard to explain. Something took the urge away. Hold on, some cop is following me.
You speeding?
Nah, I'm driving the speed limit. Oh, what's going on? My car's not working right. It's pulling me off the road.
Where are my drugs?
Don't worry, I put them under my seat. I gotta go.
Car trouble?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was running fine, but then all of a sudden, the steering went crazy and pulled me off the road.
I'll call a tow truck for you.
Thanks. You need my name?
Rigo, right? Every cop in this town knows who you are.
Yeah, I guess they do.
You staying away from your old girlfriend?
Yeah, I don't go near her house.
You still using drugs?
No, I'm clean. I don't use them anymore.
Where are you headed?
Meeting a friend, the other side of town.
You still selling drugs?
No, I'd never be that stupid. I'm on probation pending my trial.
Well, old habits are hard to break, aren't they?
Sometimes.
You're sweating, Rigo. What's making you so nervous?
Nothing. I'm just worried about how much my car repair will cost me. Can you call that tow truck for me?
Sure. But first, I want to open that bag under your car seat. Join us again next week for the inspiring conclusion of the Rigo Dominguez story. Throughout his life, Rigo tried to numb the pain of a missing father with drugs and abusive relationships. He's about to find out that only a relationship with Jesus can fill the emptiness in his heart. And how about you, listening friend? Maybe today is the day you ask Jesus to forgive your sins and believe in him as Lord, so that he can reveal his plan for your life. If you need help making this crucial decision, we encourage you to call 1-888-NEED-HIM or visit chataboutjesus.com. Pacific Garden Mission desires to meet the holistic needs of each individual. If you are homeless and need help getting back on your feet, you're welcome to come to Pacific Garden Mission, 1458 South Canal Street, Chicago, Illinois, 60607. Or give us a call at 312-492-9410. For Unshackled-related items, our email address is unshackled@pgm.org. Visit our website to learn more about this ministry, unshackled.org. Did you know Unshackled is now offering new programming? That's right. We wanted to create even more quality Christian content for you, our listener. So we're now producing an exciting new children's show called The Clue Crew. This is a family-friendly adventure series where there's always a biblical lesson to be learned and a mystery to be solved. We're also bringing to life powerful gospel truths in a new series called History's Greatest Sermons. This program will feature the very words of Billy Sunday, Charles Spurgeon, Dwight L. Moody, and many more, all dramatized and delivered by our very own Unshackled actors. And then there's our daily devotionals. In these 4-minute episodes, we hear a true story of transformation with supporting scripture and an application point to help us dive deeper in our biblical understanding. And now here's a taste of a daily devotional. July 5th, Unwavering. I'm sure you're familiar with the saying, "The captain goes down with the ship." In modern days, this maritime law usually refers to the captain's duty to his passengers. The captain has been charged with the protection of all those on board. So, until he can ensure that each person is safely off the ship, he is not at liberty to save himself. And this commitment could demand his life. But we recognize there's more honor for a captain who stays with the ship until the very last moment needed than a captain who bails at the first sign of trouble. Today we'll hear from a man whose life was changed by such an unwavering commitment, even when he did not have it himself. He's here to share with us his true story on this Unshackled Daily Devotional.
I was one of those rebellious kids, in spite of a good home and loving parents. I'm Bernard Tykeroop, and my parents took me to church every Sunday. And still, I sassed my teachers and made trouble from kindergarten on. I took dares just to be accepted and was suspended several times. I didn't care about anything. My parents tried to change me by enrolling me and my brother in a Christian school, but I totally turned my back on God. Even there, I was put in a class with troublemakers. And hoping to be expelled, my brother and I set off a box of firecrackers behind the stage, but our parents somehow kept us in that school. After that, I settled down and focused on weekends and drugs. Some of my friends wavered in their Christian commitment, and I decided that if I ever became a Christian, I'd live for God with my whole heart. Ultimately, I was expelled from school, still a rebel. And then, a music group from Pacific Garden Mission came to our church, and one of the members stayed at our house. I was impressed by his commitment to Christ and went to hear his testimony at church. And he said, "If you died tonight, where would you spend eternity?" I repented and received Christ that night, a rebel no more. I then went with the mission group back to Chicago, where I enrolled in the Bible program and finished high school. I follow Jesus now and testify to the truth.
If you'd like to hear any of these new programs in your area, we encourage you to reach out to your station manager and ask them if they can bring you The Clue Crew, History's Greatest Sermons, and Unshackled's Daily Devotionals. And finally, if you're interested in sharing your story with us, we'd love to hear from you. Just visit our main webpage, unshackled.org, and click the button, Submit Your Story. We collect testimonies from all over the world for the sake of sharing true examples of God's transforming power. And we'd be happy to consider yours for a possible production. This is program number 3915. Heard in part 1 of the true story of Rigo Dominguez were Demetrius Troy, Ana Maria Alvarez, Elvis Garcia, Lawrence Halliburton, Isabel Quintero, and Suzette Mayobrey. Original music, Don Badorf. Sound effects, Cheryl Lynn Galimo. Audio engineer, David Pierczynski. Script, Scott Kirk. Unshackled is produced by Pacific Garden Mission to show through true stories that if your life is empty, it can be filled to overflowing. Please write today or reach out to us on social media. Connecting with you means a great deal to us. You can find us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube at Unshackled PGM. So until next time, unless our Lord returns before then, I'm Timothy Gregory reminding you that the doors to Pacific Garden Mission are open night and day. Thanks for listening, and may God bless you.